Yo, shout out. It's your boy Chosen OG Bobby Johnson. Yo, we signing in with your girl, Miss Lisa, at the last bar where we always get the last bar out. You heard? Definite. Bars.
Yeah, can you hear me?
I hear you. I hear you.
Did you tap on the mic?
Yeah, I got you
That's
now.
what
I
I
got
was
you
trying
now.
to tell
All
you.
right. That's my first time. You gotta excuse the old guy. You gotta excuse the old guy. What's going on?
It's so good, baby. We just glad you here.
All right. Last ball was good. Talk to me. What's good with you?
It's just a pleasure to have you here. I mean, I've been trying to get this interview with you for a minute. You've been busy, but I understand because you never just be sitting down. You be on the go. Like when I talk to you, it be about 7 o'clock in the morning. I said, who is up at 7 o'clock in the morning?
That's working hours for me. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely working hours. Well, we here now. We making it happen. I appreciate it.
That's right.
Thank you for having me. For real.
Yes,
Good.
as we welcome Chosen for Verbal Warzone to the show, I just want to say thank you for coming out. And
Mm-hmm.
I just want to go ahead and get into the interview. I mean, first things first, what brought you into the battle rap world?
Wow, that's interesting. Well, I guess what I mean. We always been doing that. You know what I'm saying? Even being, when I was younger, what I mean, always starting to rap and all that. The issue was you always try to outshine somebody, even though when you was in a block party, we used to have block parties and stuff like that, and your goal was always to try to outshine the other MCs. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So it was just like, yo, even was a cipher, whatever you found yourself in, you wanted to be the man or that
Right,
woman in that cipher. So you wanted to make sure, yo, you did your thing. You know what I mean? People remembered you. So that battling spirit has always been there. That just for every rapper. You know what I mean? If you don't have that as a rapper, I don't even think you need to be rapping. It's just
right.
something that it ate in you. It comes with the territory. You know what I mean? So that's how, to say battling. Yeah, you know what I mean? People don't probably look at it and say, oh, that is like, because you say we ain't battling. No, y'all guys are trying to outperform each other, trying to
Right.
show each other. So it just, in essence, it just something that's born in you. And I just had it for me coming up being a rapper myself. You know what I mean? So that's what it was.
Mm-hmm. Now,
Yeah.
now, what I could say, what made you say, you know what, instead of just starting a rap league with everybody, how everybody is doing, what made you say, I'm gonna do it just on the beat? Like only. Like what said, you know what? I'm only doing on the beat battles. Was it just because of what you came, like what you grew up with, or was you like, you know what? I'm gonna be different because I'm gonna be honest, when I first started coming to New York, the first show I really came to, it was Boss Chick Rain hosting your shit. Your boy Clip was performing. I seen Band in the Boogie. Like it was a lit situation. I said, niggas in New York be down the beat. Like you was doing something different. So like, did you do that just to be a standout? Or was you like, you know what, that's just in me. I gotta do the battles on the beat.
Well, all right, I'm gonna give you a little quick story with that. Shout out to my boy King Sprite. You know what I mean? I'm gonna first say, let me backtrack. First, shout out to 16 Bars Battle League. Counseling and them, right? So they was out there doing battle rap and all that. My boy King Sprite, he used to be under their league, and then he went to Trap House.
Right.
So he started battling on Trap House. To me, Sprite, he was all right, doing good there, but to me, I always felt that he was better MC because he always made a lot of music. So I always felt that he was better on the music side. Me going to the battle, supporting him and all that. So being in New York, you know, it was like they came to me, Sprite went on a little vacation. My brother came to me like, yo, we gotta fill in what he was doing because what he had done, he made the name Verbal Warzone, but he had an acapella. So the first battle Verbal Warzone really had was acapella. You know what I
Mm.
mean? It was 16 bars versus Verbal Warzone. This was before Show Off really took off. We had Bars McVeigh, Show Off, all these
Mm-hmm.
different guys on that card. But um I'm not too sure what happened with that because I wasn't there with that event. So, Sprite had to take a little vacation. So my brother came to me, was like, yo, man, we gotta kind of continue this. I like, nah, I'm not gonna do that because, to me, shout out to all the other leagues, especially We Go Hard. You had We Go Hard, Coliseum, Trap New York, you had Brooklyn Mike Club, you had
Mm-hmm.
Smack before he left, you had Queen of the Ring, you had RBE, you had UW, you had damn near all the major powerhouses in New York.
Right.
So to me, while it didn't make sense to try to compete against that, you know, understand what I'm saying? Because when everybody was already flocking to get on one of those type of leagues, to me it was like a fighting cause, like to do that. So I just say, you know what, man, you know, let's do it this way. You know what I mean? Because to me, you know, this is what I'm used to. This is what I'm growing up with. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and, you know, do it this way. You know, at first it wasn't really received too well. You know, it took a little while for us to get it. You know, I was going to different events, you know, showing love, showing my support. You know, we go hard, different place up and down in East Coast, just getting my face known, people seeing me. You know what I mean? By that time, I ain't really had that much grade like I had to rap. You know, it would stress you out a little something, but you know what I mean? It was just like, you know, up and down, just, you know, just showing my face, you know what I mean? People started to see me like, yo, OG, what's going on? And, you know what I mean? Just talking, you know what I mean? And eventually we was able to pull off that card, and then, you know, just a little time and effort, and it took it to try to see where we can somewhat get to a, you know, a little point that where we at right now, you know what I mean? So we got a lot of work to still do, but, you know, I thank God for where we at, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Because from the time I seen y'all live to now, y'all have progressed so much, and I salute y'all because y'all been consistent. You haven't stopped. You made different divisions for the South, for you know, in Baltimore and Philly, and like you out branch, and that's what business is about. It's not being just one steadfast, it's out branching and getting your name out there. So I salute to you on that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, your last card, I checked it out, was domestic situation. I mean, you had some legendary battles on there. You got like Mrs. Ill With It versus Butter, Jada Ray versus the Bull, Bug, E Hart versus Young L. I mean, how did y'all come up with these matches?
Well, you know, I don't know. Like, that's a good question. I like, you know, because we had a card. The first card I felt like that was our real breakout card to introduction to the world was one called World War One. And we had that. That's the one with Bill Collector, Dre Dennis, and all them.
Oh yeah,
you better as a fat nigga. Everybody that
yes,
was Cortez.
viral.
So
That went viral.
exactly, I went viral. So you know that kind of put us, you know, in a situation where we to be. Then we had another big card where it had some, you know, we had official when she first came back. You know what I'm saying? That was her first battle on her return. We had her battle on E Hart. You know what I mean? So we started, you know, talking to the females at that time. And what happened was before we had that card, domestic situation lined up, before really Smack had the SmackDown had the Queen of the Throne, the one of the recent one that the females just had.
The
But
King
we
versus
kept
Queen.
it yeah, exactly, because we kind of kept it under wraps, you know what I mean? Because we didn't really want issues with it, but you know, we kept it under wraps because at that time I was saying, like, you know what, the females wasn't really getting a burn like that until they actually made that card. Females with female battle rap was kind of like stagnant for a second, you know what I mean? So we kind of, you know what, let's reach out to some of these girls, but we want to get the ones that we know can rap.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't want to play games. We wanted the one that we knew. Like, I didn't want to have to be like, yo, send me some footage, send me something you did on beat. No, you already showed what you could do, and we already know what you can do. So we went with that. And, you know, I try not to, you know, book matches where, you know, Queen of the Ring on Queen of the Ring or URL versus URL. I give them their respect because I know those type of battles can happen on their platform.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So out of respect for, you know, people that's bigger than you, you know, you give them that respect, and I don't stay away from the matches unless it's like a rematch and they have no problem with it. Then I feel like we should have no problem. It's a different type of lane. It's a rematch. So on that circumstances, I would probably do that. But just out of, you know, concern for, you know, respect for the other league, I wouldn't do it. And we just, you know, reached out to the ladies, and it was daytime, and you know what I mean? And they came with this. So obviously we already worked with E-Hard already before. And I think, you know, as more and more we deal with people, more and more people see that we straight up. A lot of people will, you know, come to me and be like, yo, Chosen, you know, they like, yo, my name get around, like, yo, Chosen's a good dude, solid man, solid businessman. You ain't got no issues with your bread. If he promise you something, it's there. So, you know, people start talking, and that's how, you know, one by one, people seeing this, oh, official dealt with him before. Oh, E-Hard dealt with him. Okay, this person dealt with him, that person dealt with him. Okay, you know, they had people up there. So obviously this guy got to be official then.
Right.
You know, one relationship at a time. That's how it worked. And that's how, you know, thank God opened the doors, had the ladies come up there and do their thing. We had other battles, but because of COVID, certain situations couldn't happen. We wasn't going to jeopardize, the other acts, you know what I'm saying, for coming in and and jeopardize everybody in the building that happened to come up. So the other one didn't happen. The issue like Shayna Ashley versus Casino PA, that was supposed to happen, you know what I mean? Another battle that was supposed to happen that didn't happen was Lady Caution versus HB, but that is scheduled to be redone already.
Okay.
Charisma and Bandana Boogie, that didn't happen for some reasons, but that's actually be scheduled to be happen. Actually, Shayna battle and all that is scheduled to be happen too, but we just want to wait for the right cards for that to happen for the one that did. So we're not going to cheat the fans on what they supposed to get. It's just that, we got to wait for the right situations and the right card. We just don't want to put them on anything. You know what I mean?
Make it make sense. I feel you.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, your next card is Man Down Sniper Division 6, which is January 30th, which is a card of all one-rounders. Why did you make it like that?
Well, not all one-rounders. What it is, okay, we have a process. It's something like, for lack of a better term, I want to say PG. And what it is like, Sniper Division is like, you get one shot only. And half the card, and like we have a system, like the first time you come on Verbal Warzone, we give you a one-rounder. We let you do your thing. If you do good on that one-rounder, then you come back for your second time, which is a three-rounder.
Right.
Most of these guys are, we've been blessed to get guys that, that love battle rap, but they not necessarily want to engage in it full-fledged on the acapella side, but they watch it and they enjoy it, but they're more music-centered. Yeah. And so we get those type of guys, into it. You know what I mean? Eventually they'll probably go full-fledged or whatever they do, because we try to encourage them to dabble in both or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But, they come on this side, and it's like, once they do the one-rounder, they do good, so they get the second round. So what happened is, most of these guys are getting their second time up. So that's how we're going to see if they make the roster or not. Now, some of these guys that already is coming in already, they already been through the process. We just make a couple of matches just to hype up the card, because half the card was called Man Down, because Man Down is the guys who are already on a roster, but there's a couple rosters we made, and then Sniper Division is the guys that's new. So half the card is three-rounders, half the card is one-rounders. We have battles on there that's not even mentioned on the card, but they made after. It's like 23 battles, 24 battles. But if you know Verbal Warzone, because it's on beat, it goes by really quick. Right. You know what I mean? It's not like none of that pausing and stuff like that. Yeah, so, like half the card, like I said, maybe about 12 battles, maybe is one-rounders, you know what I'm saying? So they'll go by real quick. And then the three-rounders is like a regular card, you know what I mean? So, you account for your backouts and all that,
That's how Dre Dennis. That's how Dre Dennis do, because he be having a trillion battles on one fucking card.
Exactly. I mean, hey, listen, when you do this a while, you kind of how to do it with some probability that you're going to have some people to back out. So you still want to be able to give the people their money worth for what they paid for. So, we try to overstack it. I mean, God bless everybody, hard they come, but I've never been to one where everybody actually showed up. You know what I mean? Except for, one or two cards, but it's kind of rare. But, I'm praying everybody show, but, we always we hope for the best, we look forward for the worst. You know what I mean? So
that's right.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, I know you, King Sprite, and Butt on the Block, y'all be making magic with this league. Like, what made y'all all join forces together to make the league? Because I know you said you and Sprite started, but what made you bring Butter onto the team?
Well, okay, put it like I'm gonna keep it real as possible. When we first was really coming up, I mean, you was there when you, like you said, you came to the clip and Bandana Boogie. The only way I can really say it to make sense is biblically. They say that a prophet is not accepted in his own hometown. And to be honest with you, New York wasn't really open arms and welcome to us like that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So if you notice, a lot of the Philly guys, even acapella, they always sound like they rapping on a beat anyway, even when they acapella. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I had this one guy named Ghost, salute to my man Ghost. You know what I mean? He down in Florida, but he still battle rapping down in Florida now. But he introduced me to Butter and them, and Butter came, you know what I'm saying? Butter was a solid dude. so he was rapping all the time, and I reached out to Butter, talked to him, and Butter, brought more and more people from Philly, and it was just like from there. Once the Philly crowd started really accepting us and started seeing what we was doing, it seemed like New York started like, oh shit, started paying attention. But and it was like, yo, damn, we was telling y'all this from the door. Like, why y'all ain't accept us from the door? But listen, either way they do now, whatever, I'm still glad. But that's why Bud and them came through. So I gotta salute them. You know what I'm saying? Because he do his thing. He's always working hard. He's always on different leagues, RBE, Dre Dennis, you know what I'm saying? So he always throw his own, with us, because we have the different branches. So, that's my way of saying, yo, listen, man, I respect what you did. I respect what y'all do for me. You know what I'm saying? So listen, I'm gonna let y'all have your own branch. Of course, you know what I'm saying, represent what we doing, but give y'all a chance to make some money out of it. You know what I mean? Because I respect what you did. So that's me. I'm trying to show love. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Now, a few months back, I remember seeing you on Champion. Like, how was that experience?
Wow, that was crazy, yo. That was crazy, man. Shout out to, you know what I'm saying, Jay Black for having me on there. But I'm gonna definitely shout out Mickey Fats for that one. Mickey Fats was definitely the plug for that. He was detrimental in helping me get up there because he was on that card at the time. And Mickey was like, he loved what we was doing because he was a fan of it when he watched it. He loved the concept. Mickey Fats is definitely a real artist, and he's heavy into music. Anybody that know Mickey Fats, and he was like, yo, listen, I'm gonna help you out. We need to put more eyes on it. And I went up there, Harry. That's a funny story. I don't want to blow it up a little bit, but it's not really nothing bad. But I went up there. I'm all dressed up and all that. I'm like, exactly. I'm like, yo, this dude Jay Black, he gonna be sharp and all that. I get there, he got like hats. I'm like, oh, come on, I ain't got to dress like this. He's like, man, you overdressed. You trying to come here and shine? Like, we were just sitting there laughing and joking, man. They were sitting after the interview, man. We sitting there playing PlayStation. So, man, he's a good dude, man. Yeah. And he said, yo, man, just because you was up here, expect this and this and this to happen. And, man, that man never lied, man. As soon as I left there, after that interview went up, man, it was like, boom, out of nowhere, 1,800 subscribers, like out of nowhere. On the strength of him, and people were like, I'm over here because of Jay Black. So I'm humble about that man. He's doing a good thing over there with URL. You know what I mean? He's like one of the biggest voices in our culture right now. You know what I mean? When he says something, and people respect him because he put in that work. You know what I mean? So it was an honor for me to get up there and talk and be like, wow, you know what I'm saying? I'm up here. You know what I mean? So it was just humbling, man, humbling.
That's what's up. Now, would you see yourself in the future, like going back, like doing Champion, like doing commentary, or that's like not your lane, like doing commentary?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what I would do right now. I'm just trying to get the league to be, a little bit more noticed. You know what I'm saying? That's more my focus right now. That's more the goal. And we getting there, but slowly but surely. I think a lot of people mess with Verbal Warzone, but it's what it is. I think in the beginning, a lot of people thought that we was going to constantly have all the top tier people always coming. You know what I mean? And not the thing. We didn't want to be like people would be accused of people saying that these guys don't have their own roster or they have their own talent. So we stress of making sure that we went out. Our major thing is trying to get our own talent, and we would definitely bring the top tiers in, here and there. If they want to come, a lot of them, I mean, you'd be surprised how many you're going to see coming up this year. There's a lot of them that, reached out to us, just a matter of, the numbers, you know what I'm saying? And getting everything right. You're going to see a lot of them coming up within this year, next year. There's a lot of top tiers going to be coming here soon because we know they love what we're doing, you know what I mean?
Right.
And, some of them is, musicians. So, we're going to have some surprises coming up this year. You know what I mean?
Yes, definitely. Sir. Because I know you had told me y'all actually is having a card every month this year. If I heard you right?
Pretty much, you know what I'm saying? We got, the running down the itinerary that we have so far. We have this month, Man Down. That's the 30th of this month, the last Saturday of this month. Then Next one we in Philly. It's called a car called Barricade. I think that's the February 13th, the day before
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day, you know what I mean? Because I think that's a 3-day weekend there. But if we don't have it a 3-day card, but we know we having a 1 day, card on that day. So that's Saturday. Then the next one right after that, we're gonna be in Baltimore for a car named Genocide with Verbal Warzone South. There we in the mix of getting a car done for the Midwest. We don't have the name for that yet, but that's in the works right now. We're working on that. Then we have we're working on a 2-on-2 car for June, July. Then I'm gonna try to get, as I'm gonna reach out to you, a couple other people, you know what I'm saying, and try to get them on a quick card before I get another card out. Philly got stuff already in the line, so we pretty much already working already. But to I'm gonna say September. Already we have something already filled up to September every month. Some of them will probably be doubled up. But right now it's definitely those 3 are the ones that's up and coming. The other one and the one in Midwest is definitely the next one that's going to be revealed coming up within a matter of weeks.
That's what's up. Now I want to know from you, because I know you said you got a lot of top tiers and a lot of surprises this year. If they're not coming up on this year's card, what is your dream battler on your league, or what's your dream match that you would like to see on your league?
I have like 2 of them, but the one I want to fulfill for the fans, because every time they always ask for this, and I think it's rightfully so, Cortez versus Bill Collector. Because those 2 had the first breakout out of all of we consider top tiers. Them 2 had the biggest battles up on there. Cortez when he battled Butter, that went viral. And when he, Bill Collector and Dre Dennis, of course, that went viral. So a lot of people been requesting for that battle. You know what I mean? So we definitely want, at some point, we're going to definitely try to make that happen for people, because that's what they definitely been asking for. Now, my dream battle would definitely be, if it's not a problem, if I can book it, I would love to get like Lux, and but I know they about to battle, but that's crazy. That would be fire. Lux and Daylight, the battle won't be.
Oh my God, that would be retarded.
That would be retarded. Yes, that would be retarded. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't know. I mean,
you're gonna break the meter off of YouTube
right there.
You're going to break the meter off YouTube. It's going to be too many views. You're going to be like in the millions and millions right now.
Yeah, I mean, them guys is fantastic, going to be separate. You know what I mean? There's a couple of people I know that, I mean, if God blesses, we get some investors, man. If anybody looking at this, man, they might want to, invest in Verbal Warzone, holla at us, man. We definitely going to try to use your money to best interest, you know what I'm saying, what you would like us to see and do. We would definitely invest in that, man. Help us out, you know what I mean? But yeah, man. Those battles would be ideal for us, but we definitely gonna, work them. Eventually as time come and, God give it to us. We, if it's meant for us, we'll have it. You know what I mean?
Right. Now, from your opinion, your perspective, do you think a lot of battle rappers need to battle on a beat just so they can really say, I'm bar heavy, or I can really rap? Because there's a lot of people that can battle rap, but they really can't rap. So do you feel like battling on the beat solidifies you as a rapper?
Well, let me put it this way, right? The essence of you be called, a rapper. The reason why you started rapping to begin with is because, you wanted to make music, or you was to a beat. So that's your fundamentals. If you really can't do that in the essence, I don't want to say it.
You can say they can't rap.
Yeah, I don't want to say it to downgrade it, because I love acapella. But to me, it would be more like spoken word, like a poet. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like a poetical form, which is a little bit more harder because these guys do a little bit more into it. Their thought patterns is sick. Not everybody can be a successful and elite battle rapper on an acapella level. So I'm not gonna play games and try to slight that. But I think what happened is a lot of people got into battle rap because they first our objective was, let me try to get my name up. And from there, I can try to make my music, put my music out. And what happens is a lot of people with anything, they got just caught up into that world.
Right.
And they never really tried to get back into the music. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing was, battle rappers couldn't make music. You know what I'm saying? That was the whole thing. And now you're starting to see more, you know, you got the Surf albums who did good. You have Daylight album doing good. You got multiple battle rappers who albums are really doing good in our eyes. And it's like right now is actually the best time for independent artists because you can see all these Pop Smokes, 6ix9ine, all these guys, and 504, all these guys was independent. You know what I'm saying? And now they're really doing big numbers without big labels. So right now it's ideal for battle rappers to really start to push their music and really get back into their craft. So they were so much, you know, the one thing I could like about Verbal Warzone, it makes you be able to do everything in one take.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Perform, rap, and stay on the beat.
In one take.
Yes. We go run it over, do it over.
Exactly.
If you lost it, you better get it back.
Exactly. You know, or punch me in. Nah, it's none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but all fairness, like we try to give people like one do-over. It's one do-over for the whole battle. So let's say, start that over again. All right, we give you that one. But if you try it again, you ain't getting that one. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get that one because I want people to shine. But so I think that's where, you know, Verbal Warzone can help some people, like let them see where they, you know, where they missing at and help them get back their skills to be able to go into the studio. Because as you know, studio time is money. Time is money. So you can start to go up in there and bang 5, 6, 7 songs out while doing it one take. You save yourself a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
I go to the studio, I pay for 2 hours. That's it. I got like 3, 4 songs. I don't got time to be sitting around here writing. Nigga, I write at the crib. So when I get in that booth, it's time to work.
Exactly. So you got everything memorized. So I think that helps, you know, Verbal Warzone will help just on that level alone. You know what I mean? Plus also at the same time, let's say the A&Rs is watching, which we hope that A&Rs would get to the point where they're watching Verbal Warzone. Yeah. They can watch you and say, well, listen, I've seen Miss Lisa on this type of beat. I've seen her on this beat, on this type of beat. There is no beat really that she really can't catch. So guess what? Let me try to talk to her, holler at her, scoop her up, because I know whatever beats that we feel that she did the best on, we can give her those type of beats to come up with a good album. Right. Because they had a chance to already assess who you are, assess what you can do. And I think sometimes with acapella battle rap, these rappers are very good in what they do, but you still don't get the sense of what they can do on beat.
Exactly. That's all I was saying. Yeah. Some of these motherfuckers I done heard, I'm gonna be honest, they can't rap, but to each his own. That's what my mama say.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? So I'm not, you know, like I said, I would never slight that because, you know, that's definitely what it is. I enjoy it. But, you know, me being an older, you know what I mean, guy, I would love for guys to, you know, especially my people, you know what I'm saying? I want them to succeed in what they're trying to do. More of us succeed. That's another one that's not in the street trying to be negative. You understand what I'm saying? Right. So you can get back onto that and really hone your skills and craft your skills and get back to that, then, you know, it's all love.
Absolutely. Now, tell the people where they can find you or follow you or Verbal Warzone on social media, because I know you're not on Facebook right now, but I know you're on Instagram. So tell the people where they can find you on Instagram or Twitter right now, or your league on Instagram or Twitter.
Okay, definitely. To follow me per se, chosen_OG on Instagram and Twitter. On my Facebook is B-Light, but I will be back. I just wanted to take a sabbatical on Facebook because sometimes it just go a little bit too crazy. So, too much. So sometimes you need to just clear your head and come back to it afterwards. You know what I'm saying? But it's B-Light, but on that. To watch the league, the league zone is Verbal Warzone 18 on Twitter and Verbal _war_zone_ on Instagram and Verbal Warzone on Facebook. You know what I mean? So we keeping it kind of somewhat. Yeah, definitely.
Definitely get in tune. Well, I appreciate you doing this interview with me tonight. Like, I know it's a time out your day, but you already know I show love and give love. Like, in the words of D City, love is love. That's what I always say.
Definitely, we gonna get you up there. We gonna get you up there. We got you. I got you in mind. We already talked already.
Yes, sir.
You and Miss Tosh, we just gotta get the situation right. Where we gonna do it at? You know what I'm saying? And from there, I definitely want to do that. So everybody, your fans is definitely gonna get to see you work.
Yes.
You know, you put your foot in your mouth. If you gonna put your foot in your mouth or not, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think you're gonna do that because you come from a different cloth. I've been watching you for a while, so we cool. So it's not like it's the first time you talk. We cool from a while ago. So
a minute.
Exactly. So I don't want people to feel, oh, this is like this. Nah. This is relationships that have been established for years. I know you for years there. So salute. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Absolutely. Well, thank you. Appreciate you. Have a wonderful night, baby.
Definitely. You too, Queen. Thank you. Salute.